Hello guys, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to be doing another review, which is starting to feel a little bit weird because my channel is mainly usually about stop motions and Legos, but for a while I just haven't had the time to do any of that. But now I will very soon, very soon. Starting like on Friday, because that's when I'm done with school fully. Yeah. Anyways, you guys saw by the thumbnail. Pause. Back, but today we're gonna be reviewing. Ooh, I did not know he was gonna be that down. Let me just. Okay, there we go. Be reviewing Blokees cinderrace. Now, again, this figure has been out for a while. But I haven't really been seeing a lot of like reviews. Like I saw some reviews, but none really like long and like super detailed. And well, that's not actually why I'm making a video on him. It's just because I want to review him. But still, it's just some smaller things I wanted to bring up. Now, mind you can kind of see like the hands on this one is kind of a little bit gappy. I don't know why. But it doesn't really matter to me. As you can see, that's actually what I was doing. I was seeing why I was like that. But yeah, let's get into the review. We're gonna start off with the figure, so let's get close up. So his detail is so good. I mean, Pokemon designs are sometimes, when it comes to like detail, or very simple. Like their design can be like good, but when it comes to the detail and the coloring, it is very flat, and I cannot lie. Because they're made for like a kid's game, so they're not gonna have like real texture. Sometimes I don't know if you saw my Noivern back there, like that. Yeah, basically. So he looks good. I like the little. They really did so much good detail when they was making this figure. Sorry if my voice keeps like changing, because I kind of just got up from bed. But yeah. So my voice is kind of giving out. But yeah, that's what he looks like. Yeah, as you can see, my voice is giving out. But yeah. So let's get into articulation. So you can only look up about this much, which sucks. I'm so mad about that. Can look down very good though. I actually made a mini review on one of my TikTok's accounts, which I'm not gonna be like linking or anything, because it's kind of like, it's not really private. I do post public viewing on there, but I just wanted something that's not linked to my YouTube, if you know what I mean. So app crunch, go that far, go that back. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, so app crunch kind of without that. App crunch with the like full torso range. Let me see if I can actually do it for that. Yeah. So yeah. Tail range, pretty good. Full 360 on a ball joint, so really nice. Now leg is very good. It's like super amazing. I don't know why I keep skipping over the arms. Actually, let me go back and get into the arms. Go up that far. Can do that. Nice. If you want to kind of like better view, nice. Hands on a ball joint, so you get full rotation and a little bit of nub movement. Nice. And yeah, again, they just go up that far. Let's see how much they kick out. Oh, not that much. I think it's because I have it in the wrong kicking out position. Sometimes you have to angle the joints in order, because like in my short review on TikTok, it was able to get way far out. But yeah, and actually I like the little cut indent that you get, so you could get this angle if you can go back this far. Now I would have loved toe joints for this guy, but it is Blokees and it is a model kit, so yeah. But love the feet articulation, pretty nice. So that was a deep dives of articulation. Yay! Oh yeah, swivel on the arms, full 60. Yeah, yeah. Now what you want me to do? This back, nice. Now let's get into accessories. Which again, the reason why I usually in my reviews I have the box in the back, but I accidentally clicked on no box, which I guess you can now buy Blokees with no box. So yeah, this is it. It did not come with this bag. Of course, it came with packaging, but I transferred it to this bag because I wanted an easier way to get access. So we're just gonna kind of do it like this. Okay, let's get all his accessories. So for hands, he comes with 2 nubs. I'm about to put them on. 2 little nubs to do his signature pose. Do you think there is something wrong with this hand? But I think it's just that it's not going all the way, so I might have to use some hot water so it can mold into it. But here's him about to do a clapping pose with his hands, nice and cool. Again, as you can see, this is closed while this is open. I mean, I don't know why this does that. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's definitely because it's not going back in fully because it did not do it when it was like when I first changed the hands, which I don't really mind, but when you get up close, you could kind of see the difference, what makes it feels weird. So yeah, one last try. Yeah, I cannot get that in there. I'm probably gonna have to use hot water. But after that, we do have again one more accessory. Yeah. And even though the next thing I'm about to show you can also count as an accessory, but it's more of like a stand kind of diorama small thing. But yeah, this little ball to do a signature move. You can actually here look, you can actually fit his hands. Like I already did it, but I'm gonna show it. Oh yeah, I'm not getting that out. But you can actually put his hand in there, and you can actually make it like a fling punch, which is, let's see, yeah, I'm gonna have to, put that on. Okay, set him down. Next thing. Now, this is a stand slash dioramas thing, which this is the thing I love about Blokees. At first, I didn't really see a use to it, but you start to see the use once you start collecting more. Because if you guys don't know, I completed a wave 1 of Blokees, and I'm starting to really get into wave 2 with the Lucario and the cinderrace release, and I'm also thinking about either getting some other figs. Well, I don't really want to talk about them, but I'm either gonna get a different Plasmo Gengar model kit. Even though those are less like like what's that word I'm trying to remember? Like lesser quality than Blokees. It is still one good line. Actually okay, I'll show it when it's time for the height comparison. But yeah. or I was either thinking about getting the new Blokees scissors, which would mean I would technically need one more thing to complete the second wave, which would be the Snorlax. And Snorlax prices keeps going up and down, up and down. It goes one day you see at 30, next day you see at 50, the next day you might see at like 40 or 45. So yeah. Yeah, this is what I want to say. And let's get a close up of this. So, yeah, I don't know if they actually use an art team or is this AI. I genuinely don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's an art team. But their art teams, if it is, wow, you guys are doing great because this genuinely looks AI, not in the bad way AI, but like the good way AI. Okay, no, I'm just gonna stop talking about that. But yeah, and you also get technically, again, what I was saying, extra accessories, which is these aura effects. Again, I'm glad that their dioramas is also not just like plain, like just stand base and sticker. I'm glad they include like special effects because I have seen people pose their Blokees Pokemon with these effects, which is really cool. I've seen some cut off the little knob, which if you don't know the knob, it's like the thing to connect it to the base, just so it could better manage it. Some people use it for like more attacks for their little Blokees thing. Oh, I just put it all the way in. Wow, nice. Cool. But yeah. And then we have the stand. Now, this is the one thing that I also did wish they did add. I don't know. I wish like here, y'all gonna go on a trip with me. See that Pikachu right there? I wish they added one of those stands, but like no sticker, just so you could have kind of normal function stand. All right, we're gonna go back. All right, now that we're back, because I do love to do stop motions with you guys, and sometimes I don't have enough stands, which you saw with my Pokemon Royale. There was just so many Pokemons there. Well, not many, but basically a lot was showing up. We could say that. But like, and these stands are too big. Now you can just end up just buying a bunch of one of the small guys, just so you can do that. But it's the crazy thing is that they basically already have a good size, which is what I just showed you guys. So or they could go smaller. Like I wish they could maybe add that to the side, or what they can do in the future is just add that and make it like a separate piece, which would, or like they could do a separate of these and a separate of that. And like basically if like this breaks, because the one on my Pikachu that I'm using, it did break. Well, it did break. I kind of fixed it, but it's still kind of broken. But still, yeah. So that was everything. I'm gonna give my final thoughts before I get into the like review, the like full review. I just had a very scary thing happen. So, wow, I was trying to get this out by putting in the cinderrace hand. I ended up shoving it in there. So, yeah. But luckily, I was able to get it out fine without damaging both the pieces. Even though the way that I did use was something damaging, was a screwdriver, but no damage done. So I would recommend not putting it in there unless, well, actually it can fit just fine without the hands in there. So yeah. So I recommend actually not even using the hands with that. But yeah, that was very scary. Oh, and also I had to heat up the water in the process, which actually fixed the gappage. I mean, I had to heat up the hand, so fix the gappage. Nice. So bonus. Sweet. Now I'm missing the other one of these. You guys know where it went? Can y'all tell me? Oh, and his body fall. Oh, okay, I'll be back once I get everything back in order. Everything is back in order. And yeah. Oh, excuse me. Hopefully y'all did not hear that. That was very embarrassing. That was very embarrassing. But now we're back, and the gappage is basically gone. And now we can, and now, oh yeah, I forgot. I had to say it. Sorry, just had to close my door there. But, my thoughts. So, I'm gonna give this figure a rating in, like, each category, then overall. Now, oh my god. Articulation. I'll give it a solid 9.5. The big thing that took away from it being a 10 was the head not being able to go up 4. Like I don't know why. I just feel like Cinderace is the type of Pokemon for the head to go up that far. Like, how can this little trash model kit can go up farther than the Blokees? Come on, man. Y'all guys kind of figure out a way. The thing is, like, why? Why? I just genuinely don't know. It looks 10 out of 10. It looks like a Cinderace. It looks like he's straight out of the game. People might be like, but he's so smooth in texture, but his texture, or he's just a simple figure. That's how he is in the games. And I really like that they did that. So 10 out of 10. What else? Now, scale, which y'all are not gonna see yet, aka how he scales up to other other figures, like kind of one. He scales really, really good. Now you guys be like, what? You guys are either saying he either looks too tall or he looks too short. If he looks too tall, it's because Vegeta's a short character, and if he looks too short, it's because, well, that's what a lot of Pokemon is supposed to be in height. I think people sometimes forget that they're a 10-year-old, and if you look up the official height of him, I'm pretty sure he's like only 4 feet, which is 4 inches. Which I do think I have a 4-inch action figure here somewhere. Well, not a 4-inch. My bad, guys. But I have a 5-inch action figure, which is this red, my custom red. Yeah. His other arm is somewhere else. But as you can see, he was 4 foot, but it wasn't to his head. That's how the Pokemon games scale him to. They also scale him to 4 feet by using his ears too. So yeah, he's actually canon in height, which a lot of Blokees are, which people have mixed feelings about, especially with their Lucario release. Which at first I was like, yeah, why is he short? But then I started to realize Lucario's a pretty short guy. So when it comes to scale with other figures, 10 out of 10. I mean, you could really kind of do only, like, you can't really do anything specific. Either it's accurate, or it's good, or it's okay, or it's just bad. And since it's accurate, I have no reasons but to give it a 10 out of 10. I mean, I can't say to add more height, because then that would be on me, because that's not, well, canon to the actual figure. Or I can say lower the height, which is also not canon. So yeah, it's good. You have no choice but to do that. And now overall, wait, before I do overall, I do want to compare and contrast to my other Cinderace. Here's my OG Cinderace, which you guys have seen in one of my stop motion videos, who is huge. He's huge when it comes to height. Here's my my little small model kit, Cinderace, which is very, very small guy. He's fun little story. He was actually meant to replace this guy, but since I didn't know that he was gonna be this small, I ended up just was like, wow. So you really gotta like deep dive when you want to look up these figures. And the reason why I couldn't is because nobody was doing reviews on these guys until like now basically, which sucks. Yeah. Also, they bought their Metagross, which is again like very underscale. But yeah, that's all I can say. And compared to all of these guys, you can really see how, like, for some reason it feels like it's a combination of these two, because you get the hands from this guy, I mean the arms from this guy, arms and hands, and put them into that and kind of upgrade it a little bit. And then you get the, which I would admit I kind of like his head better than this one, because his just feel like a robot head, like you got stuff popping out. And it's like it's not really supposed to be popping out that far. So I feel like the head would be like into that, but the ears definitely, like, ears are basically identical when it comes to these two. Yeah. And he does kind of look like that one when it comes to the face. But yeah. Yeah. That's all I want to do. Now overall, I'm gonna have to give this figure. It's like really hard because I'm either deciding on a 10 or either a 9. And I think I'm gonna have to go with a 10 out of 10 with this guy. He fits perfectly in my Pokemon collection. He's actually a really fun figure to look at and pose. I really do like this guy. It can kind of get tricky when it comes to the leg area, just because how they do it to incorporate his leg articulation, which I'll be aware of. I'll be aware of that, because like sometimes he'll have this uneven look if you don't like actually put him back in the right way when it comes to his legs. Now let's get him to scale with other figures. I'm sorry if y'all wanted to see my Blokees right now. I have them neatly up on display, and I don't want to put anything down just because of the reviews I've been doing right now. Has this been trashing up my room? Okay. Him next to my dynamical fit Gogeta, which I did a review about. Love this guy. Very fun figure. SHF Goku. You know, because SHF did a Pokemon line. If y'all never knew that, you do now. You already saw Vegeta, but one more time. These guys looks like they would be the perfect like trainer in Pokemon, just because how short Vegeta is. Oops. Anime Heroes Broly. This part just came off. I'm gonna have to hot glue it back on. But Anime Heroes Broly. Yeah. He's so tall. But I'm gonna get an even taller Broly when I either upgrade to the SHF or the model kit, which both of those are around the same height. So my old figures that I upgraded, which Blaziken, boom, Metal Kid Blaziken. I'm still happy I got this guy. He's a really fun figure just to have. Looks good. Looks good next to him, but he's actually supposed to be way taller, which, if you saw my bootleg SHF Blaziken in the back, you see why. Next, again, one of my old mods, my custom shiny model kit, Plasmo Greninja. He's way too big. Pause. Again, one of my best customs that I made. Which, oh my god, I keep forgetting how tall he is, but Black Panther. And I guess one more short character, Frieza. Which, wow, they're actually the same height. Hey, what's up? Are you one of my peoples? Sorry if I have this tail off. I was like lining some of my figures up. And like, you know, of course, if you don't take off his tail, he can't lay flat. Hey, are you one of my people? I'm a bunny. Yeah. And then Namco Godzilla. Grr. So if you want to say that Gigantamax or Dynamax, cinderrace versus Godzilla, you can do that. Yeah, you can do that. And I'm just bringing out everybody. I'm bringing everybody but the Blokees Pokemon figures. Which, sorry guys. I don't want to mess up my room anymore. And we get Jax Mario, which love this guy, but I wish they would have did better on the legs articulation. All they had to do is cut a little bit more. But yeah, looks nice. Next we have his green brother Yoshi. Yorigi. I'm just joking with you guys. Again, the same height, just bulky and fat. That sounded mean. Sorry, Mario and Luigi. What else? Where? Okay, there it is. Oh my god, my first ever good Lucario action figure. Which he's so overscale. But I love him. He's my first. I first got one and I wanted to kind of like spring you over there. You see that big guy over there? I want to kind of mash him together. But I ended up making a very bad mistake and I couldn't go back. So I lost the first one that I ever bought, used the new one for parts. And wait, no, not use the new one, but use the old one for parts for my new one. It just made like I just gave him a new tail and I gave him a like eyes closed face, which is cool. And yeah, I kind of painted him a little. We'll get it deep down. I kind of painted him a little bit for body quality. Give him his pink there. His pink on his feet. Yeah. Kind of worked on that guy a little bit. But I'm so glad I replaced him with the Blokees Lucario. And maybe we have to have one more. I'm hearing morning birds. Ain't no way there's no way I did a all-nighter. Okay, last one. I'm trying to, he's so stiff. Boom, Roblox action figure. Oh, y'all remember Pokemon Brick Bronze? That was a fun game. But since the last time I didn't address me having to have in scenes where you can see the next video, I'm gonna be doing it now. So if you did like these videos, here's some of my other reviews. On the right, we're gonna have my new review. Well, not new because this one's technically the new one, but technically the last one was my new one. My Dynamical Fit Gogeta review. Then on the other one, I'm either gonna, if I can't find it, I'm either gonna have my Infernape review there, or something else, which is probably gonna be my Pokemon Rail video. But anyways, hope you guys have a good day. Hope you guys get all the figures you want. Yep. And Legos. I'm starting to feel like I'm forgetting that this is my Lego channel. But if you guys would do some kindly to like my gaming, to go subscribe to my gaming channel, because I'm gonna be posting on there soon. Maybe, hopefully soon. That would be very nice. So have a good time. I was about to say have a good time, but well, I mean, have a good day, night, morning, afternoon, whatever time it is for y'all when y'all watching this, and bye.